Good morning. I know some of you are new to the work at home lifestyle. I've had home offices most of my adult life, so I thought I'd share a few tips and tactics to maybe make you a bit more productive. I had to learn these things the hard way, so maybe it'll help you get through the next few weeks. My first tip is not going to be the one you want to hear. Get up and get dressed. Have a bit of a morning ritual, perhaps. I am not productive if I wear bunny slippers and PJs. So for me, get up, get a shower, put on, even if it's just a t-shirt and jeans, I always have earrings and shoes on. That way I can run an errand if I need to, or if, I've got to sign something from the Amazon delivery guy. I don't, it's just easier if you look put together. My second tip is to set some sort of schedule. And for me, that means I'm at my desk by 9 in the morning. My mornings are very productive time, and then I'm usually out showing houses or meeting with clients after lunch. So my mornings are when I get a lot of paperwork and what have you done. I have to be there. Some of my buddies are in their offices earlier. I don't answer the phone much before 9, so you set your own schedule. And remember, you can be flexible. You're not doing a commute, so you've got a little extra time. And maybe if your children are home, you'll be able to work early or late when they're still in bed so that you can interact more with them, or, it's quieter for one thing. Years ago, when my sons were probably early teenagers, so they could be unsupervised for a small amount of time, I had a sign that I put on my door that said, if you're bleeding, the sign said, unless you are bleeding, barfing, or burning, do not disturb. And it always brought a smile to everybody's face, but it re-emphasized that they didn't need to just run in and chat with me anytime they needed to let me work. And it was very effective. Yeah, occasionally you've got to come out and interact with your other people, but that can maybe slow down some of the just minor interruptions. The third thing is, if at all possible, designate a space. You can see I have a small office in our house with my books and my files. And this is, I have a printer, I have laptop, I have internet access. You got to have all of the, you've got to set it up the way you need to function. And right now, I'm willing to bet, if you've got children, that your dining room is homeschool central. And dining rooms, as a general rule, aren't great because there's not as many walls. You can't completely shut the doors. I need quiet and privacy sometimes. So for the time being, find yourself a corner where you can have some privacy. I've started a number of companies from a card table in the corner of the master bedroom. It can be done. Remember, Stephen King wrote his first novels sitting in his laundry room with the typewriter balanced on his knees, because that was the only place that he could find that was quiet. The next tip is to honor some boundaries. Just because you're at home and you're not commuting and you don't have to clock in or out or whatever it is you do in an office, take a lunch break. Plan some breaks in the afternoon to get up, walk around, do some things, and have an end time to your day. It's different when you don't have to get up and drive home. You can just kind of keep working, and all of a sudden you look up and it's 7 o'clock and nobody's fed, and have an end time to your day. Maybe even have an evening ritual or an afternoon ritual to kind of close up your office for the day, and then go be present elsewhere. My last tip for today is, there's going to be chaos in your house. People who live in their houses, you make messes. So there's always going to be the temptation to do a load of laundry, load the dishwasher, clean something, or hassle somebody about cleaning up their room. I tend to walk outside and all of a sudden I'm pulling weeds, and if I'm not careful, I'm looking up and it's been an hour or two that I didn't plan to spend in that activity. So really watch yourself, keep yourself focused, make some planned breaks, and you'll get through this time. You might even become a work-at-home convert. I certainly love the ease of being able to do things right here from my little command center. And luckily, you've got all of us. If you need me, you want to ask a question, or if you're just lonely and you need some conversation, give me a call and we'll have a nice chat, and maybe I can share a couple of other things with you. You will survive all of this. You will thrive in all of this, and it's going to be a great story one day for us and our kids. Have a great day.